morning, my favorite friends. Okay, so I'm straight up telling you the reason why I was just gonna go do something in the kitchen, and this is what I do. Every time I think of something that's impactful for me, I decide it's time for me to share with you, right? Because that's the best way for you guys to learn, and it's a good reminder for me. So this is a crazy week. We are leaving on vacation on Friday. I have something going every night this week. I made the decision to go and do yoga training this summer because it's been on my bucket list, and I figure it's time, no time like the present. We're just gonna go do it, okay? So I signed up for that, and that is Monday and Wednesday nights. So if you guys, and Sundays, if you guys don't know me very well, I am a morning person. I definitely fade at night, and I definitely not like able to create content as well and to be as active, right? So being active in a class until 10 p.m. is rough for me. We had a business meeting last night, so we went out with a group of people. For all you guys who came, it was so much fun to see you, and I think next time I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do like a potluck at the house because I think that would be super fun. So can't wait for all of you guys to come. But I'm exhausted, okay? So I got up super early this morning after going to bed at 11 last night and took my daughter to the river, and then I decided to go to yoga class. It was amazing to be back and do exercise first thing in the morning. It is probably one of my favorite ways to start the day. I get up, I set my intention, I meditate, I write in my journal, and then I went to yoga. It was awesome. I come home at like 7:30, I'm done for the day. Okay, but now it is 10:30. The day for me will not end till 10:30 tonight, so I have an additional couple hours, and I am out. Like, I'm so tired right now, I want to take a nap, and it's probably not feasible with the schedule that we have going on for today. So I wanted to share two things with you that I'm doing, okay? First, I was having my morning Ninjaxa, okay? So these little packets, I put mine into my Yeti. So I put my 2 ounces in, I put some lime in there because I love the taste of lime, sometimes some grapefruit, sometimes some citrus fresh. Helps to detoxify, helps to bring everything through. I fill the rest with water. But what else I'm doing is I'm going to add nitro, okay? Now we spoke about nitro a little bit earlier this month. It is actually one of the promos. It's awesome, and I need to start buying this stuff more often. So they always talk about this. A lot of people will use it for recovery, like right after you exercise, because it flushes your body with all of, it's like a, what is it like? It's like a good it's not a perfect protein, because afterwards you always, like, people talk about chocolate milk or doing like a smoothie, but it actually, oh I know, it it puts the iodine that you sweated out of your body back into your body, okay, along with other things. So it actually has amazing results for cognitive health because what is actually infused in here. So of course, because it is Ninjaxa, it has, or Ningxia as we like to say from that region, it has wolfberries in it. So we just know from an antioxidant standpoint that's amazing, and when you actually infuse your body with antioxidants, even if you're tired, just baseline, you're going to have more energy, and that's why I drink it every day. But the nitro actually has half your daily allowance of iodine that we need. And I don't know if you guys realize this, and actually it was interesting for me, when we as a society got further away from the water and weren't using the water as much, we became iodine insufficient. And when that happens, your body's actually, it affects your endocrine system, your thyroid, your memory. It can offset like your weight management, everything, because in your hormones, because obviously your endocrine system's off. We all need iodine, and that's actually why they actually started putting iodine into salt, table salt, like iodized salt. Okay, so I thought that was interesting. But this little tube, okay, has half your daily allowance. Now, most of us are not eating a lot of sea kelp every day. You can get iodine from other things, but a lot of times we are iodine insufficient. And actually, interestingly enough, my mother, when we were younger, removed salt from our diet, and because after my father passed away, she didn't want us to have a risk of heart attack. And with that, we lost a lot of the iodine. So she had to actually later on now, and she's in her 70s, she's actually required to have a certain portion of salt every day, I think, for the iodine aspect of it, because we all need that in order to process things through our body. So anyway, half your daily allowance of iodine is in one of these little tubes. It takes 2 seconds. You're gonna pop this cap off, suck it down into your mouth, or a lot of people actually add it to this. There is a product called Zing, which is basically Young Living's equivalent of an energy drink that does not have any garbage in it. It has natural caffeine in it. When you add the 3 of them together, so a lot of people take the Ningxia, the nitro, and the Zing, and they'll put it together, and Zing's kind of has like a bubbly, kind of seltzery flavor to it. It's like a complete pick-me-up. I love Zing. My entire family does. It's back on one of my orders. The problem for me is I have to limit them in my house because the kids love this stuff, and it's fantastic for them, but it's like anything. It still has sugar in it, so we still have to be careful with it, but it's an awesome pick-me-up for the afternoon, and let me tell you right now, if I had one, I would be drinking it. So I'm gonna take my nitro, This is so good for you guys, even if like, so it's gonna give me a little extra energy right now and to boost everything up, which is great. But I also want to share with you, I'm gonna do that. There are 2 oils that I use when I'm tired or when I want to focus. And right now, because I'm tired and I have to do a whole bunch of content, for me, that's extremely exhausting because I'd rather just babble on the computer and talk to you guys and meet people in person. But a lot of times I have to create content, create classes for you guys. So there's 2 oils that I use regularly. These are oils that I talk about with people when they're looking for like themselves, being able to focus, also for kids. But obviously right now, hopefully most of the kids are not in summer school and able to like run free. Okay, so it's Clarity, which is very strong. And I'll be honest with you, when I first started using it, I was like, well, wow, this is like, people would wear this stuff. And I was like, this is some strong business. I'm laughing right now because my eyesight's starting to go and I have to like look like this. So I'm gonna have to get readers soon. But anyway, so besides the basil, which is one of the main constituents to us, which has a very strong smell, and a lot of people actually, which is also one of the same things for M-grain, which a lot of people use for headaches, but it wakes you up. It has peppermint in it as well. And what was the other big one I wanted to look for you guys? Citruses, coriander, bergamot, lemon, jasmine. So it has a bunch of stuff in here. But anyway, so I will take this, drop it in my hand. Okay, do a big rub. And actually, and then I always go up and down the back of my neck, okay? Now, in conjunction with this, if I feel like it's not, I will actually diffuse it. My diffuser is sitting next to my desk, but I also will take Brain Power, okay? Now, Brain Power the smell is okay, but was really designed for taking it, put it in your hand. Obviously, always smelling, because remember, aromatherapy it goes into the top of your brain, near your limbic system, within 20 seconds. It can change your mood, it can wake you up, it can do anything to you, right? Brain Power is actually designed, if you guys can see me, that you're supposed to rub it up in the back side of your head, like this, okay? And get it really into your cranium underneath the occipital lobe that's back here. All right, so like this, okay? So the combination of the 2 of them, for me, keep me focused and keep me awake. I will also take peppermint straight out of the bottle, which is up on my shelf right now, and just go and smell it to keep myself awake throughout the course of the day. So these are things that I do to keep myself awake. These are things that can help you guys. They can be great for focusing, not all the time. There's obviously other oils that are fantastic for focus, but for that like quick pick me up and you want to get energy and you don't want to have any sugary stuff and you don't want to have the energy drinks, these are a very easy way for you to make your own energy drink. The combination of the Zing and the Nitro and the Najexa that will give you that natural kind of like buzz that everybody wants, wake you up and kind of be able to kick you through the day. And we all need that. So if anybody has any Zing, you can drop it off at my house. Anyway, all right, guys, I have an amazing day. And if you have any questions, let me know. All right. Hi, Kathy. All right. Bye, guys.